I shuffled the cards before.
Gosh, here.
Oh, now they're jumping out of the deck.
Jumping out of my hand. Here you go. You go ahead.
Already did?
Oh, well then you cut the cards or whatever you'd like to do.
I did.
Oh, you did? All right, then it's my turn. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Wow. I'm a Queen of Cups.
That's a Pisces.
That's a Pisces.
Scorpio.
Cancer, Scorpio card. But it's a card that implies that there's a really gentle and loving mood for the month of November. Not only gentle and loving, but highly creative as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's interesting because we girls, move between the queens.
Oh, yes.
All of the time.
Yeah, we aren't exclusively one type of queen.
Even
queen. Though,
yes, that's true. Because also, if you don't know which queen you are, because sometimes you present differently than your actual sign.
Sun sign, yes.
So go to our site and take the queen quiz.
Yes.
And then you will
out.
know. Because sometimes I show up as the Queen of Wands, although I'm the Queen of Swords.
Yes, and I can see that.
Yes.
Very much so.
I will show up as the Queen of Wands. However, the Queen of Cups is of the heart.
It's of the heart. And so that's why it's gentle, loving, and nurturing. She is the
soulful one, the artist.
I always think of, remember when we were children, there was that story of the mother with in the shoe.
Oh, the old woman in the shoe?
In the shoe.
Oh, I always could. I hate that story.
You do? I love that story.
Really?
I love that story.
The old woman in the shoe?
I wanted to be her.
You wanted to be the old woman living in the shoe? Oh, I can stand that.
Because she was so nice.
But she was old.
What's wrong with that? she's old prejudice. So, no, she was very kind, and she had a lot of children in there.
Yeah, she lived in a shoe.
She lived in a shoe with like hundreds of children.
In a stinky old boot.
I'm European. Shoes mean different things to us.
Anyway, go ahead with your story.
You know, at Christmas, the children put the shoes in the
who had so many
window.
Children, she didn't know what to do.
Right. But I always thought that was sweet.
Oh.
I don't know why. But anyway,
back to the Queen of
the
Cups.
old woman in the shoe.
We disagree on the old woman with the shoe.
What is there that we ever agree on anymore?
We agree on a lot. Go ahead.
All right. So, in any event, you are going to be not only kind and loving and gentle and emotional, but you're going to also be very creative. Because that's the byproduct of that spirit. And so
that's really sweet.
it is.
Emotional.
Emotional.
Which is different for Gemini, because Gemini lives very much
in the head.
Between the ears.
Between the ears. They're intellectual.
They have an
They're
inner
rational.
world. Yeah.
But they tend not to be
but this is
weepy emotional. You know?
So being able to really get in touch with your feelings and emotions and share those with others.
And share those with others.
And and communicate what is in your heart.
Isn't that beautiful?
For
tough little Gemini.
It's very nice. Queen of Cups this month.
Let's see what your challenge is, though.
Aren't you glad?
Isn't that interesting?
Oh my. So in the challenge position we have Justice.
It's to be fair.
Right. Or the challenge could be actually something legal.
Or it could be something legal
pops up,
maybe
a contract.
A contract that you have to sign. You're perusing or considering the merits of a contract, or perhaps you have to go to court for something, but it's upright. So you'll meet your challenge. It goes in your favor, but you do have to present some. This is
evidence, perhaps.
This is like see, he's got a sword in his hand.
Yes.
So it is about rational decision making. And
which goes back to last month with the Strength card.
Right.
Rationality.
And you have to be firm without being unfair is the outcome. And fair to yourself.
Right.
But it's interesting as juxtaposed to the Queen of Cups.
It's very different.
Yes, because
Yeah.
there you're being tugged at the heart,
Yeah.
and there you're being asked to just look at the facts.
Right. Or present your case. Yes, let's move on. Wow.
Let's move on. Okay.
You know, I drink the virtual tarot Kool-Aid, folks. Just so you know. This is all happening to me.
Oh, yes. So.
Wow. What do we have? We have the 8 of Cups.
So this is
Unexpectedly.
after the Justice card. You have to walk away from previous emotional attachments. Thank you. Emotional attachments. That which you had built up. You see, because the cups are assembled one over the other, so it has been assembled by you. You put your energy into it, and
It's like love Legos.
that's like love Legos. It's just
Do you ever
like
play?
love Legos.
Do you ever play with Legos? They have
They
pink
were my
ones.
favorite toy.
Really? That says a lot about you, actually.
I loved Legos.
They have pink ones now for
I
girls.
would've
Isn't that
died
silly?
for that.
But I would have loved pink Legos. But the reason I think of Legos, it's like kind of like all like past relationships built on history, where, and let's talk about that for a minute.
Yes, all right.
Holidays to me are like individual Legos. So like if you walk away from relationship, you're walking away from memories.
You're walking away from memories.
Memory
yeah.
Legos.
And really,
And they all fit
problem
together.
becomes, you see that our persona, our mask, is made out of our memories.
Mm-hmm.
And we assemble who we think we are from what we've experienced.
That's right.
And so when you have to walk away from that, it's almost as if you're walking away from yourself.
There's a structure that you've built via past
and
memory.
then you feel empty. And it's that emptiness that is the problem.
It is empty.
Yeah, you feel like there's nothing there. And so there's the loneliness sets in and the despair sets in until that can be filled up again.
Because the persona has been taken away.
Because, yes, you're
a brand new
and all
person.
you have left is you.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you have to reassemble a different persona.
Your Legos.
A new Lego. A new Lego
So
system.
think of every holiday as a Lego.
Wow.
That you can build into a really cool structure, which becomes tradition.
But this is a voluntary
It's a good card.
departure.
It is.
Yes.
It
It's
is.
not as if you're being forced out.
Right. And
You
why do you
decide.
depart? You
Well,
depart to go,
Higher. To go to it.
to move forward.
To move forward on
and
your
upward.
journey.
It's like, you know, when they
Yes.
say onward and upward.
That's it.
That's what this is
So
about.
It's good. It's good. So it's a decision you make having to do something with being fair and impartial
Right.
and not cold, but
Right.
definitely rational.
Yeah, it's like, this is the Minor Arcana Hermit card,
Yes.
where you go out into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. That's really what this is.
Do you have 40 days and 40 nights?
It's
To
a metaphor.
spare? Yeah, it's a metaphor.
Isn't that a metaphor? 40 days and 40 nights? That's like how long it takes to break a habit, I think.
Well, it may be a metaphor, but it's literally true. That's actually how the amount of time that you spend on fasting, meditating, it seems to be the time it takes for a certain type of psychic metamorphosis to take place.
Oh.
So it's literally true too.
So it is 40 days and 40 nights. I think
it
it's
is.
also that amount of time to break a habit.
Everything is cycles.
Mm-hmm.
And a certain amount of time is involved in these cycles. And so this is how the psyche
Cycles.
Psyche
It's
cycles.
how the psyche cycles.
It's how
like
the
psyche on a bike.
cycles, baby.
But it is really, really amazing when you think about it, because this card could actually say you'll come out on the other side in
Oh, you
40
will.
days.
In 40 days. So a little more than a month, you'll be fine.
But you got to get through Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas is a-coming.
And yes, this makes absolute sense. So at the end of the month, oh God, you become firm. You make...
you win.
You win, you do the right thing. You make you sever the past from you, or sever that which no longer serves you from you.
I'm so glad this did not come up reversed.
Oh yes.
Because that means there's trouble coming.
That's right.
But you're keeping the trouble from coming.
Right.
By...
And you speak your truth.
Right. With that strength inverse card.
Before.
Yeah.
Last month we had strength inverted.
Yeah.
And not anymore, because this is almost literally like strength upright.
Yes.
Only it's
been resolved.
It's been resolved, and you then are firm in
Yes.
you're decisive, and you are clear. That's what it is, mental clarity.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So 2 things going on this month, Gemini. Here and here.
Oh yes, heart and mind.
We're opening the month with the heart,
right.
and you are going to be a mush pile this month.
Yes, you are.
Mushy, mushy.
I can see that.
Romantic.
Mm-hmm.
You may cry in movies.
Oh yeah, or when a toothpaste commercial comes on.
Yes.
Anything.
You may feel really, I don't know, like more pink and girly. Like, this is so not me. And
Yes.
oh my gosh, my dress has been up the entire time. At least I have more clothes on underneath. Sorry. But like, seriously, like this.
Yes, you'll be like.
In this pink thing
We should-
without the beanie.
You should make copies of this test and send it to all the Geminis out there. Yes.
So you'll be all pink and girly.
And then you're going to end up like this.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, you're going to end up like that. So
You're
start the month
tough.
like me and end the month like her.
Yeah.
Because if you have a contract issue, if there's anything legal, it will go, even though it will feel as if it is a challenge, it will go in your favor. So do
Yeah.
not fear.
Don't fear that.
Do not fear.
But
and,
be up to it, meaning that you insist on having everything open in front of you.
Right,
Total honesty.
right.
Yeah, you demand total honesty.
Yes.
It's important for you to reach the proper conclusions and to be fair.
Yes, and if you need to leave a relationship,
Yes.
or if you need to walk away from something that you had invested your heart and
into.
soul into, it's going to be okay.
It is. It is. Well, it's to the point where anything like that can be okay. You will heal from it
Yes, you will.
in 40 days and 40 nights.
That's right. You got
Yeah.
40 days and 40 nights. You can do a lot in 40 days and 40
Oh
nights.
God, you could build an empire.
You could.
Akhenaten.
But it looks like what you need to do is watch a lot of like really romantic movies like Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh yes, yes.
Like all those goofy romantic movies.
Yeah,
But definitely it is. They're going on a vision quest.
they are. And so
You're going on a quest.
wonderful.
Not
Wonderful,
unlike the
Jenny.
Sagittarius reading. Think about it. They were doing the walkabout. Remember we
Oh,
said...
and you have Sag rising.
Yeah.
Yes. So it makes.
So it's not unlike the Sag reading
Mhm.
where you're going to go out and discover yourself and move forward in your life and sort of like go to the next vista where you're going to be able to see things more clearly.
Right. And the clarity at the end will be very, very healing for you. And you'll be able to cut down that which, again, like cutting the weeds.
The machete.
The machete
always
that
talks about the
I
machete.
like that because it clears the path so that you can go forward.
Well, it's almost like this, like, you know, this is the sword of truth.
It is.
Right.
It is. And it's double-edged. So sometimes it cuts both ways. So the truth
Can set you free.
can set you free, and it can also be difficult for you to bear also. The truth is always a little difficult to bear.
So thank you for joining us, and now it's off to the tea room.
Off to the tea
I
room.
can hardly wait.
Me too.
Don't forget to subscribe to our secret channel to get the 5th council card.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's easy this month.
yes, it is. All you have to do is subscribe, click the button, and if you would be so kind, please turn us on in the office, in your cubicle.
Loud.
Yes. Thanks. And that's it.
And that's it.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
and we'll see you in December. Oh, and in the tea room. Don't miss
And
it.
in the tea room.
Ready?
Let's
go.
Let's go.